So cool to go from the car on the way to the beach, crossing completely different scenarios from the car and the traffic to the middle of the forest and then the beach, which is like a town, same structure. When you are at the beach, you can be wearing jewels, gold, expensive clothes. You can be wearing some kind of makeup. You can wear whatever you feel like in the beach situation. Some people would be women with hair, people with no hair. You can see them all just changing the basic status, because I'm not talking about bringing a television or a hologram to watch cinema at the beach. I'm talking about the basic that anybody has seen and knows, and depending on their taste, their necessities, their faculties, their facilities, whatever they can access and want it, and ambition is. I don't know if I started speaking in English. The thing is that in the previous video I was explaining I was broadcasting how it feels to be connected, and in that moment I realized what I was learning, and I was doing at the same time I was speaking on the video. This kind of things happens to me from time to time, but today I've been very, very, very aware of that. It's never ending. Just like I always was thinking, believing, asking, is it possible to get any higher? Because that day that I got to the ceiling, I said, I've seen it all. And I thought that was the limit and that I was never gonna be higher than that. And since that moment, that was like 15 years ago, I've been getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher in dimensions that I would have never been able to explain 15 years ago. Even though I would know what I'm talking about. If this was me speaking 15 and 20 and 30 years ago, I would perfectly know what he's talking about. I understand that 99.99999 of the people don't understand anything, of course, because it's so decoded. But that's what people must understand, that everything is coded. Forget about the meaning of the words. Just connect with something else, which is the energy, which is the truth. It doesn't matter about the story. Feel the connection. So this way of, it's like reading the Bible. You can read it in 1 billion different ways. And the Bible is not the written truth. It is, they tried, probably the written truth, if the written truth is a concept that nobody can understand, which is the thing, is the everything. It's much more than cosmos, because it's multidimensional. Everything that we can name with words or think of is much higher than that. And that's how people but I think the only way of not getting connected with that, if they are suffering, if they're not suffering, if they're happy with their lives, and they are aware of a little bit of happiness, fine. If they are not searching for anything, fine. But I always see people suffering. They say they are not searching for anything, they don't care about anything, but they are suffering. And you see it, how incoherent they are in the way they are living their life and the things that they are telling. And I'm getting lost now. Yes, I want to explain the transition of when I was feeling that maybe this is the limit, like nothing else, and all the magic is gone, you have reached everything. And once you are aware of that, is when you probably are the other Matroska. I don't know, I don't want to connect with that because that's not the thing. The thing is that the more magical it sounds, but it makes sense for you, there's no limit for that, because it's like you are training, you are working out your craziness to transcend craziness. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, of course. And I don't think there is no way, no back, because I've met so many lost people, completely lost, that they came to me everywhere, in Asia, in Spain, at the beach. Not often, not hundreds of people, but the people that connect with me are like autism all of a sudden. Which means that everything they've been feeling in their life, they have converted into one emotion, and that's the way they are living their life. That's their small universe. And I always told them, all of them, meditate, be aware of yourself. And if they are heavy drinkers or whatever, or smoking weed, or don't do that. Change everything. Otherwise, meditating doesn't exist. Meditating, just following a technique, is useless. Meditating is everything. When I say my yoga, my meditation is nothing to do with whatever school is talking about. And this is not for sale.